All right, today we got the best Model Warfare 3 settings, graphics settings, and audio settings for you guys to fry on the Model Warfare 3. Now, some of you guys are automatically just started playing, and you guys are wondering, why the hell am I getting fried right now? And it probably is because you didn't optimize your game, and that's why I'm here. Before the next TPP, boppity boopity, whoever knows is gonna come at you and try to slide cancel you. All right, apply these settings, and hopefully, I mean, if your aim's horrible, I can't help that, but if you apply these settings and graphics settings, give you the best edge to fry these people in the game. All right, let's get into it. Okay, let's start off with the controller settings. I obviously use a scuff controller right here. You see that? No Cronus. This is all basic settings flipped right there. Controller vibration off. That's just weird if you have that on. This right here is very important. Your dead zone. You can obviously turn this on and mess around with your dead zone. So obviously like stick drift with your left and right stick. So if I put this on, right? So you can see let's put this down my left stick to 1, right? This is a shaky stick. I know that. So if I put that on, you see how it's just like trembling right there, and you can see the -1 and -2. It's just messing up with the numbers. So I know to put up the dead zone and mess around with that, right? So turn that off, and I had it on 3. So now look, right? It's going right back to the center, and that's exactly how you want it. My right stick has always been good, so I know these two sticks have no like stricter for it. It's at the right setting, so do that with your controller, okay? Do not copy my settings, do not copy anyone else's settings. This is how you should do it, okay? This left trigger and right trigger is 1. Now onto the aiming, I have 7.7 high sensitivity. That's what I played in Model for the previous game. And then ADS sensitivity, this is all just like basic stuff. I never mess with this, never anything to do with vertical. This is all basic stuff. Aim response curve type, we got dynamic, again basic stuff. Never mess with anything to do with per zoom. I think it's gonna drive you crazy if you start messing with numbers. Like, why? All right, target aim assist on. If you want it off, I mean, that's all you. And then aim assist, we have default so far until I hear someone say that like Black Ops or something else is better. I'm sticking with default. On to the gameplay, we run automatic tactical sprint to get that faster speed off that sprint. Single tap run for tactical sprint behavior to continuously run over and over again. Airborne mental partial, so like you're not obviously like mentally onto things just on accident, losing gunfight. Ground mental off. Slide dive behavior, so this was originally on tap to slide, but you want this on slide only. I think it helped a lot with my gameplay going into it and sliding and all that good stuff, so you want that because movement is going to be a huge thing in this game. I'm telling you right now. On to graphics. So here we go. We want full screen exclusive. Never play on borderless or anything. You're just going to lose FPS for no reason. And then the display monitor, this is all going to be like automatically applied from the last settings from the last game, so hopefully you have this right. So eco mode present, I just kept that on custom. I don't mess around with that at all. And then down here we go to the biggest thing, custom frame rate limit. So like honestly, I keep it on unlimited. I don't really mess with it. Quality, we have graphic preset custom. So I'm going down here, make sure this render resolution is going to be 100 for whatever you're playing on. And then upscaling, sharpening, put that on Fidelity FX cast, and we have that 100. So it sharpens the entire game, so you guys can see everything that you need to while playing it. VRAM scale target, we have that 90 so far. It's working so far for me. And then down here, this settings called variable rate shading. So it says this setting improves performance at low visual cost by controlling extra quality for image purposes, so I keep it on. And then you guys can just copy all these graphic settings. This is more so for like FPS needs, so I can like obviously get that, you know, a little bit of faster reaction time, or I can see things faster, all that good stuff while gaming. On demand texture streaming, keep that off. It's gonna affect your game so much, so just turn it off. And this streaming quality, unless you're like trying to get really good quality for gaming or streaming, like honestly just keep it low. It's gonna affect your game way too much. And then these shadow settings you guys can just copy down. This is not really too crazy. And then environment, these settings right here, again, not too crazy. I have a lot of these off, so you guys can see off. And basically similar settings to like the previous COD, so very easy. Now the field of view, I'm playing on 120 FOV. Affected field of view, weapon field of view wide, so it just makes the game feel like a little bit smaller, yes, but like it makes it a little bit faster, so I like that. Weapon motion blur off, you don't want that on. Film grid, we have at 0. We do not want that on at all. For your first and third person camera movement, this is one of those settings that a lot of people miss, and I'm surprised. So when you're getting naded, stunned, or something's shaking on the game, you want this down to 50%. I mean, there's so many people I see grain shaking. You don't want that at all. Now to the audio setting, I have headphone bass boost so far. I think it's going to be similar regarding the audio settings, so I've always played on this, so I'm going to stick with it. Master volume, you guys can copy my audio settings, or you guys can just go along with your own settings. Everyone's headsets and technology kind of just differs for that, so copy it however you want. I will say, just a heads up, that when you're playing the game, that the game notifications when you guys unlock challenges or all this things that happen in the game for camos, it's so loud that you guys can't even hear the game. But this is my settings so far right here. Voice chat, I mean, there's nothing to do really here. There's not too crazy. Okay, interface. Biggest thing I think is to make your game vibrant is the color customization. So when you come down here, I don't mess with any of this stuff for your enemies and all that good stuff. But what I do, we're gonna put this on filter 2 and both. So it applies to your world color intensity and interface color intensity. So this is going to affect all the things you're seeing on the game, so your teammates, enemies, and all that good stuff, right? HUD bounds. So to make the mini-map smaller and you can see it in the like a little bit closer to your screen, you're gonna want to squeeze this thing in. So instead of having it expand it out, you want to just put this down so you guys can see this. It's already applied for me, so this is what I want. Okay, mini-map shape, a lot of this stuff should have transferred for you guys, so it should all be good. Crosshairs is a huge setting, so turn this on if you haven't already and put on crosshair dot. So what this is going to do, as you can see on the right picture, it's going to basically, when you're kind of just like walking around sprinting or you expect somebody spawning up, you guys can line up your cursor sometimes and obviously have a better aim for when you're going to aim in. ADS obviously it makes a huge difference, and this is all just basic settings right there. Hopefully this helps you guys out. The game feels amazing, it feels beautiful. I think we have a lot to look forward in this game, and I hope you guys are excited. Regarding for what you guys are going to see on the channel, I haven't heard much on rank play, so I'm going to continuously do rank play. I've been seeing a lot of love. Multiplayer I'm definitely going to do. I'm going to camel grind every single guns. I do it every single year. No one's touching my class setups, okay? Reason why? I don't touch my lobbies, okay? No, you know, I don't need guppies in my lobby. I will fry anybody. I give you guys the best class setups, and I promise you guys, I always test it. Look how many people are already on. That shouldn't be online, okay? New Zealand, right? So I hope you guys do enjoy this video, and if you guys liked it so far, if you guys like what you're seeing and you like what we're saying, the goddess sitting here, make sure to subscribe and like the video, and I'll see you guys in the future for all the MW3 action.